That's right. Yeah. Shane, I suppose how do you sum that up? There's particularly that second half.
Well, it's just a mirror of the first half, but different colour jerseys. And I thought we were good in the first half, and scored some good tries and competed really hard, and they just did it better in the second half. It was 12 points of difference, but the last try was us just trying. We needed to score, so it was. I understand that young half Lycan just tried to do something and pull it back, and that's brave of him, and I encourage it. But there was some decisions that I was amazed at.
Did you feel like in the second, was there a lack of intent? Was that the energy backed off? What was it that you felt that it wasn't there in the first, which they had the lead there?
Yeah, they just ran. They ran a little bit harder in the second half and got good field position, and then all their kicks were contestable kicks. They ended up on our 20 or 30 line and contested all their kicks. They didn't have to kick out in yardage. So that's the way the game goes sometimes. You've got to be better defensively so to make them kick long. And they didn't kick long. They were all contested kicks, and we didn't handle the kicks. That in the end, they scored a try for scrum, but that was supposed to knock on from us from a kick, and then they scored another try from a kick where Sloane made an error there. So there's 12 points. There's the game. So off 2 kicks. So there's not a lot of difference, and they tried hard. They tried really hard, but just a few little areas that we need to tidy up.
It was a tough night for Sloane there. He was really peppered by Trindle's high balls tonight, wasn't he?
That's what happens.
How's his confidence in there? He said he missed out on New South Wales Cup game. He was recalled with injuries. I suppose, to take some of the balls that he did take, gauge his confidence a little bit, but he was peppered.
Yeah, I think the word that you used, confidence, is probably something that he's down on a little bit at the moment, and we've just got to find it. He's got to find it.
Flanagan, you said you were unhappy with some decisions. Is that decisions made by your team or by the officials? Or?
You were watching it, weren't you?
I was watching it, yes.
Yeah. There was a dropout that you should watch again.
The one where the ball crossed it. Well, that was the kickoff.
The kickoff. Yeah, the kickoff where Moses Surley was. There's a red line there that's called a 40-metre line, and Moses Surley was in the other side of the 40-metre line. Yeah, you can watch it.
You mentioned, I should know, do your cup guys have a bye next week, or they play?
No, they play.
Would you, you talk about sliding into the game in cup last week and then try to find confidence back into them? Is that an option to have a run around the cup?
Yeah, it is an option. We're just short at the moment. We've got Matty Feagai, Christian Tupolotto, Corey Allen. They're 3 centre wingers that are out injured. And 2 of them probably are starting wingers, in Matty Feagai and CT. So take your 2 starting wingers out of every side. You take them out of the Sharks, there's a big difference, especially what they contribute. So it's tough at the moment, but we've just got to battle on.
Damon, did you notice the wind making much of an impact in that second half as well?
Oh, it did pick up a little bit, but like Shane said, we've got to be better on the end of our kicks, but we can't put our catches under that much pressure. We'll just let them get down their end too far, and let them get a good kick away, a good attacking kick and contested. So we're just putting our back 5, back 3 under pressure. We need to be better. We need to be happy to catch the ball in our 10, and then next set catch the ball in our 20 and slowly work our way out the field and get into that grind. So that's where we need to improve.
Do you think it was the start of the defensive sets that really kind of let them get further down?
Yeah, definitely. Them getting out of yardage is a bit better than us, second half.
What were the positives you can take out of that first half? The way that you kind of really put the foot down and even got him in the bit, got Jesse in the bin and things like that.
Yeah, I thought we played really well in the first half. We competed really hard and got field position, and Damien scored a really good try off a quality offload, and then there was the Jack de Bellin, nice short pass from Kyle, Jack de Bellin over, and then our young Lycan just took the line on and scored a lovely try for a half. So we were good in the first half. But once again, and I don't think Fitzy would be real happy with their first half, and it just turned around the second half. And then once again, there should have been from my point, it should have been a real battle if our kick defence was better, and maybe a bit of yardage defence, so they weren't they weren't attacking kicks. So it wasn't a lot of difference in the 2 teams, but that's what it was.
Couchman's ankle was strapped. Is he all good?
Yeah, just a bit of a twist. I don't think it's anything major. Just went over on it. I think he trod on someone else's foot in the process, and just a bit of a slight twist. We got a bye next week, so he'll be fine.
That was your only injury up tonight, Shane?
I think so. Yes, I think so.